Hey guys, unfortunately I have a bad update here before the episode. So I've been doing some OBS changes on my side of recording, and unfortunately it resulted in the session of Grounded you're about to watch to be messed up, pretty much messed up. I don't know how it happened. I thought it was set up correctly, but when the game ran, the full screen actually went further than what my recording was recording, and I only have the top left of my game footage. I tried to figure out a way around this, but it's just not recorded, so this is what I have. It stinks. I really hate that I have to release something that's not like the full complete of my experience through the game. And it just, my heart kind of sank at the end of the session when I found out that happened. I've honestly tried to record this a few times and I feel like I'm not saying the right things, but I think me trying to get these out to you guys and try to keep the schedule that we've built at the start of this year is it's kind of the main thing. I was like, I just have to release it. It's, this is what it is. And I talked to Jack about it too, and it helped make me feel better. It's like, at least it's something. It could have been just a black screen that didn't get recorded at all, but luckily I have something. So unfortunately, and I apologize that this next session up here coming up is incorrectly recorded and doesn't have the full information. What I did do is tried to make the borders look okay, instead of trying to blow up the video, which makes it feel a little nauseating because it's way too close to everything. I shrunk it to where it would be normally with the extra border if it was there, and just added a border that kind of mimics the colors going on the screen. I think it looks okay. It's not perfect, but that's how it goes. And I think that, I'm just trying to take it as a learning experience. It's stuff that I've learned before that always double triple check, and I just didn't this time, and it slipped away, and it stinks. And again, I apologize. I hope you still enjoy it, and if you feel like you can't enjoy it, it's gonna change back up to normal on episode 198, so you can skip to that one when it releases. But for these next 5 episodes, unfortunately, this is the way it'll have to be. Had a lot of first experiences in this session, so I feel like I can't just not show it. If it was just building, I might just, connect it away. But at the very end of the day, I want to record and share my experience of my firsts in this game, and unfortunately this session has some of them. So I'm not on the unfortunately, it was a fun session. A lot of cool things happened and had some cool weapon stuff with the staffs and fights, but I hope you enjoy all that as this episode continues. Thank you all for watching. Again, I apologize. Hello, it is me, BotSim23, and we are here with Grounded. I just changed some settings on my OBS with this new camera, which I mentioned before. I am trying to record in 4K right now. It's something that I had tried in the past, and I had a few issues with speeds, but now I'm starting to wonder if it was like a webcam issue and there was weird lag with OBS on that. I'm not sure, but we're gonna try at least one episode here in 4K, and if I can start releasing 4K videos, that'd be great. Jacka in the Just Add Horns thing, been editing that, and the whole thing there has been in 4K, and I've been able to go through it without any problem. But when I record, I stretch the resolution out on OBS and put my webcam on the side of it, so you have the 4K over here, and then just to the side of it you have the webcam recording at the same time. And I had issues expanding that resolution out back in the day, but it seems to be working now, and I don't know if that's just because the webcam changed. And I also heard mentioning other people do this, and I was like, oh, maybe I can expand it, because they named like a very large resolution. But anyway, this is behind the scenes recording bits. You guys are probably maybe neutral on hearing about that, I don't know, but that's what's going on in the background. Hopefully this one looks a little better. We'll find out. Hello, give me these. What are we doing today? That's a good question. It's been a bit. After getting finished with finding our new trinket here, I took a bit of a break because I kind of spammed played this for like a full week as much as I could, just so we could get as many candies as we could. And it's probably been about a week since the recording, or a bit more at this point. So, what are we doing? What were we doing? Let's figure that out. I believe we just got that, obviously, but we also have this guy. And we're also really close at making the sour one, right? Because now, yes, okay, now I remember. We have, we got very lucky, and we got a thing here. We got the moss that grows underneath the pond over there without actually the ability to actually cut it. So what we can do now, I believe, is we can make the where is it? We can make this thing, yeah, with some water flea meat, which we can go get right now. And then we can make one of these things to increase our rare chance of droppings. And apparently the drops have a chance, like those guys over there have a chance to drop what we're looking for. So we might just be able to farm the moss we need to make the staff, at least, with just killing some fleas. So let's do that. Let's find a flea here. We need 2 pieces of meat. There's one, and I believe I saw one over here swimming about. Maybe not. Maybe I missed it. I'm not sure. Yeah, on the 4K stuff of things, I don't have a 4K monitor, and that's kind of why I didn't really push on trying to record it, because it doesn't increase my side of things. And honestly, I kind of, this might have just been a misjudgment, something I should have known, but I wasn't sure if I could actually record at 4K without a 4K monitor. But now in hindsight, thinking about it, I was like, no, that's just all digital anyway. Like, as long as I'm rendering the game at 4K, which I am. What was that? Bug loot is water damaged? That's interesting. If aphids drown, you can't get the loot. Where's one of these dang fleas, dude? That's weird for it to happen twice. I had a nickel. If I had a nickel every time an aphid drowned in front of me, I'd have 3 nickels. It's not much, but it's weird that it happened 3 times in a row. The hell? Where's a guy? I need a flea. Stop fleeing from me and start fleeing at me. Where the hell do you fleas at? I need 1 flea meat. Oh, here we go. Flee! While you still can. Okay. Ooh, he dropped algae? How long has that been happening?
Hey, no one likes a nosy neighbor.
Because I don't remember those guys dropping much. Admittedly, I guess I didn't kill many of them. That is strange. Okay, let's make the thing. Oh, he hangs? Requires a ceiling. Okay, fair enough. Where do we want this? Yeah, I want to put that over my bed and sleep under it. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Love that for me. How about we just put it here before we leave places? It'll be here. Yeah, let's face it the right direction at least. We spare it no expense. Hey. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I hate it. Thank you. All right. So now we should be able to go up to that little section of pond, which I haven't looked at the castle part of that, and I'm not sure if I want to yet, I'll be honest. But I do, I mean, I have a recipe I want to make, and it's right there in front of me, so I'm going to... Ooh. Did we use rotten food? I don't think I used rotten food on this one, which is interesting. There was, I guess, a really low percentage chance for that to happen. That or I used rotten food, because admittedly I have so much rotten food, so maybe I did. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. Alright, let's go up here again. Any more of those? If there's another one, maybe I did use rotten food. I doubt it would be twice out of 6. If it was. Yeah. That was just lucky. Nice. Okay, come on. We gotta fix this. This has gotta be fixed. This is an annoying setup we have here, and I don't like to do both on the recording side of things. I don't like to have to jump in the last bit for you guys to get nauseated. I know no one's complained about that, but it honestly nauseates me. So we need to make this more efficient and easily accessible. I do like the density of it. Condensity. Speaking of a condensed water condensation, I was told that you can. Was it Avis or was it Retroanimous? 1 second, I'm gonna look it up. Retroanimous. You said I could actually just like smack it. I could have like an interaction with these things, and the water will fall off of it, and then these guys auto collect. I had no idea. Maybe I did have an idea. I feel like this part, the auto collecting thing, I do kind of vaguely remember something, but this makes me feel like we should be able to like make like ramped situations that on a hill or something, and have these fall down and water droplets collect into a bunch of barrels, right? Because then we could just have automatic water. I don't know if we need that. Admittedly, after we got this thing, I think our water needs are fully dunsy. I don't know. But whatever the case, it's a cool thought. We definitely might experiment with that just because I think it's a neat idea of trying to make that work. You okay, Aunt Honey? Why are you damaged? Did I heal you last? I do remember you being damaged and I had to heal you. Why? Why are you dead? Why are you dead right now? How about you? Are you happy now? Is he happy? That's Aunt Honey. Alfred? He's mad. Yo, same. He's gracious. Yeah, he is. But oh wait, he gives the aphid friend buff, so we don't actually need to have the aphid boots on. Although we get double the amount of, I mean, the aphid friend. I don't know how you double that, but interesting, very interesting. Okay, let's repair this. We gotta repair some things. Wait, why are we using the ladybug shield? I thought we had the corrosive blocking one. We should make some food too. Yeah, just we have to go grab some sludge later, but we know where a bunch are, so we got to go kill that stink bug again, and then we can maybe have the buff for better loot on the grubs, and then dig all the grubs up from down there, and that'll solve our goop needs for a while. Let's make some heals. We just got to kind of craft back up here, I think. We could heal our guy with this, but I'll wait for a minute. What else do we need right now? We probably should fill up on the water. We can drink out of these. Or there's another one. So wait, if we tap this, I want to tap it with something that doesn't do much damage. Okay, well now it needs to be repaired. Wait, let me read the comment again. Where's our repair thing? Do we have it on us? We do. Repair. Okay, wait, how does this work? Let me read Retroanimous thing again here. Here's a little tip you can experiment with to play with. Dewdrops from the dew collectors fall off if you interact with a stuffed or trophy nearby. Wait, what? Really? So if I really? Does it have to be on it? Wait, okay. It does. Oh. Oh. And then if okay, let's also experiment here. Does this, let's close the door so this doesn't go outside. Does this just auto collect from the ground, or does it have to fall in it? A little thing to kick around right now. Kind of cool. We've never done this. Does it autofill? Okay, so it has to be above it. What a weird little situation here we've never had. I've never pushed the droplets around so much like in a flat area. Because we always have droplets outside and not like, you know, a flat area. Can I push it? How weird.
I mean, this is probably what bottled water is.
Huh. So, yeah, that's a good tip. I didn't understand, I guess, when I first read it. Also remember that water containers auto-collect. If it falls on top of it. Okay. Let's see, he even answers that part. I just didn't finish. I'm bad at reading comments and retaining here. So, interesting. What we could do is we could put a bunch of ramps down and then maybe build this on the ramp. And then what I would do probably is have a roof, a short roof, and have trophies on line that roof. Have 2 ramps, and then you walk down like a hallway and hit a bunch of these trophies. All the dewdrops fall into this ridge that then has a line of these that all of it would fill. And then you just do that every once in a while. So the problem is I'm just thinking. I think the instead of mass producing, I think the best way to do this actually would be to make 4 of these, because they spawn 4 and they hold 4, right? So what you would do is you put 4, and every time there's a spawn rate, 4 of them are respawn. And then what you do, I don't know how much this, actually I don't know how much this holds. I was thinking these hold 4 droplets, but I actually think they probably, each line must be 1. So empty's not 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe 6 of these. And then they all funnel into 1 fill tank. And then every time you need to refill it, you just hit a button right above your water tank. It all droplets into it. That's probably the way to do it, to make this automated. So instead of having this over here and this over here, we make like some kind of weird station. Maybe we could even do it inside here if I have a clear enough spot. We need to repair this. Let's go upstairs. I'm just theorizing with you guys. I'm just talking it through, talking the plans. We are going back to 30-minute episodes. I have edited the. I don't even know if I'm gonna cut it into 2 episodes right now, but I edited the last episode where I cut through and tried to find the candies, and oh my gosh, it turned out to be like a 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I think it's something like that. I might be wrong. I get a little confused because I came from Premiere Adobe, and I used that for so many years, and then I've now switched to DaVinci because Adobe are money grubby son of a guns, and I'm not used to your 0 always being 1. So instead of saying no hours, like 30 minutes, it says 1 hour and 30 minutes. But actually what it means is 30 minutes. And I don't know if that's just a thing about DaVinci Resolve. That's the word. Sorry. So I get confused of what it was, if it was either 2 hours or if I was reading it as actually 1 hour and 40 minutes. Because I might just release an 1 hour and 40-minute episode. I mean, screw it, right? I also cut so much out of it. It was probably like 2.5 hours of gameplay. And I just cut out the part between. You guys, this is the next episode. You would know. I don't need to explain what last episode was. But, yeah. We're cutting by 30 minutes because that was a lot of time to edit. Not crazy long, but I had to edit. And then words have escaped. So I just need to catch up on episodes, so we're just doing 30-minute things. Which we're already like halfway into this episode, so I should probably get moving. What are we doing? I think we go and get the moss. I think we have the buff now. Let's go kill some of those things and see how well that goes. And then we'll see if we can make a sour one this episode. And see how that goes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sleep. I think going in the morning makes more sense. Isn't that my respawn? Is that my respawn? That food I just made is gonna be half gone. Yeah. I will say okay. I will say the
At least it's clean.
the one thing that's different about the resolution thing is when I look over and see my OBS recording, I see a giant version of me and not just a tiny little box now. And now I'm seeing my emotions a little more, and I'm like, oh, who is that guy? Who is that gross guy over there? I don't think I'm gross or anything. I'm just saying that I'm not used to seeing my face that big. Let's fill this up. I'm just gonna fill it out here though, because I mean, why waste the good water when everything's good water with this thing? That's my only problem with the idea of trying to make something convoluted with the water is like, before we had this canteen, I wish I had that tech. Now I'm like, whatever. I would probably be my priority right now if I knew then. But that's not to say it's a bad thing. I still want to do it. I think it's really cool because then we don't have to go collect water and put it in. We can just like hit a little button and it all drops. That's sick. I love that. I love automating like a thing like that. I just think we, instead of doing multiple barrels, yeah, we just make that one barrel. And no one even said multiple barrels. My brain was just immediately like, mass produce. I must mass produce. What I think I'm gonna do here. Okay, first off, yes. Don't ever be on a zip without that, thank you. We only have 4 of these. You figured. Do we have our... Yeah, we do. Okay, we have this. Wait, we didn't get the buff, dude. We didn't get the buff, dude. Dude. I also want to try this. So 2 things before we go over there, actually. One, I need to make... Okay. 3 things. This one being one. Oh, I just broke that. Alright, jerk. Very rude of you. Of breaking that thing that I broke. So, one thing, I don't know why. Doesn't matter how hard you try. Give me, like, 7 of these. So we have a round out of 50 here. And then give me a repair on this guy, because I just have so much glue I don't know what to do with. And finally, give me my buff. And then give me speed. Natural Explorer. Very good. Everything's good. Also, what we should probably do, and we might not focus as too handily on it just yet, is that it's a new month. And the St. Patty's thing, I guess it's St. Patty's, is going on, where there's gold coins, gold chocolate coins in place of food, and that one can apparently drop trinkets. And on the subject of dropping trinkets, as I just checked the comments, I saw Littleful telling me I should kill fireflies because there is also a chance for a cool trinket off of them. I didn't read the full comment, Littleful, so forgive me, but I will check in on that later, but it was while I was recording, so. But that's a neat thought. Okay, we should keep it in mind. I barely killed those. Oh. Oh no. Why did that happen? How did that happen? I don't even know how I fell off. Unless the side fell off of this. Not even realizing it. It's interesting in video games itself. This is back to the talking about what you learn in video games growing up with them that you kind of take for granted. There's a certain sense that you have for a virtual character over time. And And I see that sense very, very untrained before. Okay, come on. As I can't jump on this. There we go. Thank you. That even like in the, let's say this situation I just had where I sidestepped off and started falling, the realization of you're falling, you know, your senses are not telling you that. It's you just looking at the visual information. But I immediately knew, I was like, oh, that's not me moving anymore. We're falling. Gravity is acting upon me. And we acted quickly enough to land on the mushroom. But I've seen people who don't play video games, they try a video game and they're like, how do you even know where you are? Like, you can see it, but there's a certain, like, sixth sense in a way. I don't even know what you call it, but just kind of like a way to project yourself into a video game character that you have, like, way more precision control and intuition than people necessarily understand when looking at a gamer on the outside view. You know, it's hard for me not to have that because I grew up with games, and you kind of, if you wanted to play Mario 64, you just had to understand where the character was, and you just learn that. You know, you keep going with that, and it just expands. And when you play PvP games, that pushes it even further. And all this to say is, I've been playing Deadlock lately. And that is another skill ceiling of understanding momentum of your character. Like, if I jump this way and let go, I still have momentum moving this way, right? I don't know if anyone's going to be interested about this topic, but I want to talk about it. But it's an interesting thing. I always kind of knew that stuff in the behind the scenes in my head. Like, okay, yeah, there's momentum and stuff like that. But in that game, if you want to play really high-end gameplay and be really good at movement in that game, I'm going to try to explain. I'm going to butcher this, and forgive me. I'm not trying to confuse. I'm not trying to give false information, but when you jump, let's say there's an arrow pushing somewhere. Oh, there's a freaking spider right there, dude. Hold up 1 second. This is I can't just walk and talk right now. I have to kill this thing now. That linear now. There it is. And then give me. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Hold up. All right, hold up. Wait, this is charge time. But this. What if? Okay, wait. The brain. What if we start with the quick charges, and then I press 8, put the other helmet on, and then we start swinging at them with the parries and the extra damage. And let's drink. Put a pin on that conversation we were having. We'll come back to it. We'll circle around. We'll circle around. Freaking love it. Okay. Okay, I gotta lob it. That was close. Oh, baby, you just became my favorite weapon. I don't even need to get near you. If only I could have done this back in the day when I was terrified to get near you. Okay, hold up. Let's try this. I think they're resistant to spicy. Okay, wait. I want to parry first. Okay, you do it too. This is why I think this is not going to work well against you. Come on, give me a hit so I can parry you once. Okay, I suck. I understand. I suck. Ow! Okay, you know what? No experimenting with you, boy. Yeah, I expected as much. Okay, wait. What about now? Now we have a reference point. Oh, it's like double, right? Double? What are you weak to? Fresh, right? I forget. You know, the other one would have been good for him. the other wizard staff, but that's okay. We don't really need it. Let's put this back on. Let's get back to the conversation. Okay, so to Deadlock's level of skill ceiling of like how you need to understand elements of your character that needs to just be cognitively working behind the scenes in your brain is you always have a momentum, right? It's pretty simple to understand that you jump one way. If you let go forward, you're still going to be moving that way because your feet are off the ground and momentum's acting on you, right? So in that game, there's a lot of speed dashes and stuff like that. If you don't know Deadlock, it's a game in beta test. I think it's alpha. I don't know, alpha or beta that Steam and Valve is creating a PvP game like Dota, but third person and a hero shooter. Just to give you the basics of that. And there's like dashes, and you can slide in that game when you have momentum. And just to explain the level where people are playing with momentum in that game is when you have momentum, there is a 10% window when you have momentum. You let go and you let momentum take you, but you juggle which way you're acting your force with your A going left and D going right, and you aim it with your camera to be at a 80% of where like your camera fall off is, and you're trying to go directly that way, and you juggle those back and forth, and it's called air strafing. And if you do it in this like 10% window of like a 360 degrees on both sides of your camera, where you're kind of like acting force on that, you can extend your jumps to go further. And if I've seen people have videos where they go absolutely insane with it, and they make like one jump go through across the entire map. It's insane. It's insane. That level of playing is required if you want to get better at the game. Like you have to like internalize another element and like apply a system of how you're like playing the game. And when you watch from the outside, it's beautiful. You see people going crazy with movement, and I love it. It's so cool. And God, I'm trying to learn it, and it's making my brain work in a way that I've never thought about in games. Well, you know, I think this is interesting too in art background that I have. I went to an art school and learned animation, stuff like that. Is your brain does a lot of heavy lifting of stuff you don't even realize. There's a lot of like facial recognition, and like even though you don't know how to draw a face, you know how a face looks, and you know it's a weird face if it looks weird. But you can't really maybe like draw that face because you don't know where the lines go and what dimensions, you know, all that stuff. I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff in the background that once you put your brain on like cognitively to like bring to the forefront of your mind, you're like, okay, I didn't know this stuff was going on back here, but we gotta tune it up. And you get better at it, and that's really cool. Anyway, I'm excited about this topic, so that's why I'm focusing on it and not taking time away from actually getting into this. Let's focus back in here, and we are going to put on our javelin as well as our okay, grab that. Put our javelin on. What's our timer at? Okay, we only have 5 minutes to do this, so I actually forgot I was on a timer. Let's do this. Let's drink some water, and let's see how many we can kill down here. There also, I saw on the radar, there was a peep, or what do you call it? Peep. Okay, there's pond moss. I think we need 3. Let's check it. Staff. Is it down? We need 5. Okay. That's... Oh, shit. Oh, no. No. Wait, do we have... Oh, hello. Wait, where are you? Wait, where are you? Where are you? There you are. You jerk. One more pond moss for the pond moss gods. Okay, so we just gotta balance this. I don't have my extending thing for our swimmings here, but We can actually put one on. Cardio fan, put this on, and then take a breath.
You keep that proboscis to yourself.
Okay, well, 45 seconds is better than 35 seconds, so I can't complain. We just didn't kill 5 of these. We killed like a million of these before, so I don't even know if they're respawn yet or what. But honestly, with us having a shorter breath, it's going to be a little harder because we have to balance like mosquitoes above us. Get a full breath, get a full breath. Right, this is here. I believe it's locked, and I believe there's a camera looking there. I'm a little worried about being in front of it. I don't want to check out this place entirely yet. I just kind of want to get my pond moss and go, and I want to explore the rest of the yard before we figure out what's going on in this place. It feels connected to the evil corporation Inc. Okay, we got one. Where? Got 2. Okay, hold up. Okay, we got 3. That's fine. Got 4. Oh, there's one. Take a breath. Oh, sorry, Willow, I'm pushing it. Okay. How many do we have? 5? Did we kill? I thought we just killed 4 and we had 1 more. So wait. Did we not get one of them, or am I missing a body here? How much time do we have? We have a minute and a half. Let's see if we can get a couple more just for that minute and a half. Did I miss it? I feel like I missed it. Where a body was or something. Buddy. Oh god. Blocking in the most wrong times there. Okay, another breath. Just another way out here. Are you a tiger mosquito? Of course you are. You're not creepy, Willow. We're just examining our enemies. Our mini frenemies. Any enemies? Not frenemies. Be cool to be good frenemy. I think we only make ants friends of me though. I think I've said it, but I was thinking about what I want out of Grounded 2. If I could pick one thing I really want to see in that game, and it would be weather. I would love a snowy time. I would love a rainy time. I want to see weather as a small individual as I am in this game. Giant raindrops, dangerous snow. Okay, we're pretty much at the end here, unless there's one like right in front of me, which there isn't. So let's head back to the base. I would like to make the staff, and that'll be the episode today. Maybe a little bit more talking than the typical, but that is what it is. Okay, no. I bet there's some hidden stuff down here. Maybe there's a way into the base there too, because I imagine that's locked. There's no way that Omniant would be like just an open door there with a working camera. Right? He's still here? Can I'm gonna get out of here. Nope. We're not fighting because I don't want you to attack my base. I will get some more ticks over here though. No. Frame perfect blocked. Get away. Know that you're owned. I'm letting... This is mercy. I wonder what's over here too. Hello. I got a bug you can eat here. Maybe you should eat them. Leave me be! Mosquito. Thank you. It's a cool place. I really do think a base here would have been pretty cool. It's amazing how...
Tick's on the loose.
Hello, Tick. Could you, Amazing how we didn't run into tier 3 stuff anywhere for the longest time. Like, there was rust at the picnic table that I just never saw, right? I assume it was. Hey, what are you weak to? Spice? Oh, well, you know what? I have the perfect thing for you. I love that. That's so cool. I missed. Oh, no, I did miss. Alright. I don't think there's ones below. I don't think I can reach him. Let's get out of here. Oh, we didn't put our healing thing on. Oh man, I want to try that too. I do wonder if we use healing trinket as well as our mosquito weapon, if we could kind of go crazy with like just a healing build. Like imagine that with like a maximum ladybug armor, because I believe that heals us. I think that actually increases healing too, which then that would apply to both of those. We might actually consider doing like that might be the armor we try to fully upgrade, because that is my dream. That was like one of my dreams in this game, is like to make like a just consistent, just never stop being healed build when we were playing a long time ago. So we can make it now, right? Let's do it. What do we think this is gonna be, huh? I think that we're gonna upgrade it too, because that's just how I want to do it. Okay, so no mosquito, no mosquito, no mosquito, no mosquito. Ah, son of a gun, dude. Son of a gun. Ah, son of a gun. Okay, hold up. Tiger mosquito? Is that a tiger mosquito? Oh, this sucks. Okay, wait, where is it? Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Give me... They got here fast. Where are you? You a tiger mosquito? Wait, where'd he go? Yep. Ow. We don't have that tiger mosquito thing on, and it sucks. I don't know where it is. We gotta freaking aim that. Ow. Where? Alright, jerk. Come down here. So up there. Haven't I killed enough? Come on. Oh, come on. I want... Oh my god, this sucks. I hate this part of my base right now. I hate it. 'Cause I cannot get up it. And they're being attacking that. Okay, no. No. You son of a gun. No. Okay, there's more up there. Get me out of here. Oh my god, I'm stuck. All right. Come down here. Who's left? One on my tower? You jerks. Come down here. Get down here. I don't even know why you guys are angry. I've specifically tried not to bother you. I show you mercy, and this is what you did? Well, I do hate mosquitoes. Confirmed. I hate mosquitoes. What's the damage? Let's look around. Where's the other dang mosquito thing? This is normal mosquito.
Keep that nose to yourself.
Look around for all the dang bodies. Should have messed with larva or something. Make sure they hate me the most. Really, I should just pick on any ground dwelling bug. Okay. Well, what do we got? I think we have a chimney that kind of got hurt. We have some grass blocks that need being put up. Give me... We always need a guard dog build. I don't know which one it needs to be, but we need a guard dog always. For these... Because there's not enough time to start picking through things. I gotta be really careful about that. And I should have known that. I've done that many times where I'm just like, well, I guess we fight them with what we got. Okay, we need to make more of these. There we go. Let's make a big one. Make a big one. That makes sense. Well, this episode's going longer than it needs to, but that's fine. We'll go a little longer just because of all this happening and we had to deal with it. Did you see that? I was like riding it like a skateboard. Goodness. Let's see. Okay, so what do we need to repair here? I mean, actually, we got repaired a lot, but what do we have to rebuild? I don't know if we should continue with building on with like pebbles and stuff, because we have so much mushroom stuff now. We could easily set it up that this gets replaced with mushroom bricks instead of what we were doing. Okay, this is definitely buildable. I'm just too far away from the thing. There it is. I also wish that could be expanded a bit. Where's the chimney? Where would that be? Chimneys. Probably here, yeah. I don't know if we want it like this, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. Then we have clearly a missing piece here. I'm just gonna go through here and make stuff, and we'll end the episode after that. Just because I would hate to spend half of next episode just fixing everything. That would suck. So we'll just do it here at the end since it happened on this episode. Fix this up. Weed stems. I know I have them. I know I have them. You cannot fool me. Do we not have weed stems? That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Maybe we don't have weed stems. Who am I to say? We'll have to go get some weed stems, I guess. Build this. Build it over here, I guess. And then move it over here. How are we looking over there? I don't think any of the walls got destroyed. Looks like all the zip lines are fine. We have another wall here. We can make. For sure. I don't know if it was like this or that. I think it was like that. Anything else broken up here? Yeah, there's one more here. We're gonna have to move this one. There we go. And that looks all decent enough for me. How about down here? What's the damage here? We have something broken here. Oh, okay. Got a lot of stuff broken here. Wait, put stuff up. Put all that up. Hey, buddy. Not right now. Okay, we have the broken remnants of our fireplace. Got it. Why? There we go. You know what? Okay. That would be close enough, but I guess not. There we go. Turn it on. What else is broken? What else is broken? You know, honestly, not too bad. Wait, how's your... Are pets good? Okay, Alfred's good. Aunt Honey's good. Okay. What's your health at? You're fine. Alfred's like hiding behind something. Where was he? Oh, he's on the staircase. Okay. Buddy. Hey, you're fine. Alfred has so much health. It's insane. I'm not even worried. Okay, there's some stuff down there. I think for the most part, not much broke, right? This, whatever this is, broke. What is that? Looks like we had something there that broke. And then something broke over here. Maybe something to do with... Actually, I don't know what it would be. Might fuzz. Oh, okay. One of the harmless things broke. That's fine, though. It's not a big deal. We only need one type of that anyway. Oh, I should have used this. It sounded like a baseball song. I know that's probably not just baseball. That's where you hear it in media. I know that's probably based on an actual classical song or something. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I'm assuming that most, music is derived from somewhere else. First time you hear it's not necessarily where it was started. Although it could have been. It could have been for baseball. You never know.
I mean, this is probably
What are we thinking here? What is this? This is 2 weed stems. So we can get that later. Let's get the repair tool out. Finish up with just quickly repairing things. Maybe kill that firefly because I've been told to on a mission. Can we repair this thing? We have to repair it with parts or... Yeah, okay. Need more black ant parts, okay. I have to go on a killing spree later, I guess. Oops. Oops, all berries. Oops, I killed them all. Okay, just do a general repair through here. Luckily, this thing repairs more than one at a time, which, thank God. There was a mod on Valheim that I installed that makes repairs on everything that it touches. You just click on it. It uses as much stamina as you can do for the repair, but it repairs everything so you don't have to go touch every single block. And I'm now wishing this game had that, because even though this is AoE helping, and I like that a lot, it's a lot better than the red one. I really do wish you could make it a little better here. You know what? We might want to upgrade this little wrench. Can we upgrade this wrench? We can. Oh, yeah, sure. That fixes it, right? Yeah. Fix it up. We could use glue on it. Literally, glue's a better way to repair anyway. We don't have to use parts. We can just throw termite gunk at it. Be done. Alright, yep. We have some gnats in here. Fantastic. Definitely love that. You know, in some ways, even though this base is large and hard to protect every bit of it, it kind of helps disperse the enemies out in a way that, like, the main parts don't get too damaged. Like, a lot of stuff down here was damaged. But
That's it.
at the end of the day, it's not as important as, let's say, all our storage is. Well, they got pretty close there. Have to buy more, or make some more of those whetstones. I guess let's do that. Brittle whetstone. Yeah, just make some of these. We'll come back and upgrade this once it needs an actual repair. I thought we already fixed this. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, that kind of intuition that you can build for your game character. How you project, like, a sense of, like, I guess, like, consciousness in a way. I don't know. It's not really consciousness. You, like, project a sense into your game character, and, like, you can start doing things that you would think you need a lot of intuition to do and have more senses to do, but you can kind of almost feel it by just visual information. There's a certain feel to games, you know? Going back to the conversation we had earlier, I'm kind of bouncing everywhere right now as far as topics. Okay, repair over time. I think this will be the last repair, and we'll call it an episode at how long? About an hour mark. Next one's 30 minutes, 100%, guys. Don't get used to the hours. I could have stopped in this one and left it up for next episode of repair and stuff, but felt like it was more appropriate to do it the episode had happened. It happened right at the end too, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Do we have enough spots here? Just about. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. There's a little bit of repair that needs to be done. Let's do the tower, actually. Let's do the tower. Tower's needed. Okay, that should be hitting it. There it goes. It's weird that it uses durability on the wrench, even though it's not actually applying any repair sometimes. Like, as long as you do a turn on the wrench, there seems to be sometimes it stops at certain levels of repairing. But then... I don't even know how the proximity works, really. You think if you repair this one, that one would repair. Which maybe it did a little bit, but I don't know. I have to, like, scope that out a little better so we understand.
Don't
Go
look
down.
down. Don't look down.
And over here. I think next episode, I think we might try to make just a full healing build, because it might be fun. Honestly, too, might be good to fight a Black Widow. I'm just saying. Oh, wait. We didn't even do this thing. Wait, okay, so hold up. Sorry, you guys have been waiting. So we have this. What do we think this is going to be? So we have our standard Frost Nova kind of thing, a little spray of frost. We have the traditional fireball. This one is green, which makes me think more necromancy. I'm thinking it's like a lifelink situation. You throw it on a bug and you keep the channeling, and it like sucks life off of them. Who's our first victim? Sorry to say, bud, but it's you.
No one likes a nosy neighbor.
Gets a charge. We have a charge going on. Well, that's unfortunate that that happened at that moment, but holy crap. What? Okay, hold up. That's kind of wild, isn't it? We should definitely not do it in the base. We should make a big thing here. Let's do that too before we end the episode. Give me a big old pallet. And put it up here. More centralized, and we can fit so much more on these. Oh, never mind. Never mind. We don't have enough spots for it. Gee. We need to go get some more pine cones. a need. A necessity. A necessity. Okay. Yeah, this is wild. So it moves slow in a straight line. Okay, wait, we didn't count it. But then it does an AoE. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it does 4 spikes of damage on a slow moving orb. And it does a big AoE. Enough to kill at least one of my building pieces. I don't know how low that thing was. Huh. I gotta be careful around like my pets as well on this one.
That's not so
Well,
bad.
very interesting. We're gonna upgrade this in the next episode, and I'm gonna take it out for a ride around the upper yard, I think. So I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.